yeah, cuz. I'm gonna go back and watch it.
I forgot all about that shit.
Oh, yeah, cuz. I got a nice little quarterback room. I got Cam Newton, Jalen Miro, and Trey Lance.
Damn, I mean, tomorrow I'm going to have to go through and put all my players in Jordans.
Yeah, that's what I'm finna do tonight. I got the boy O.J. Simpson, my nigga.
Well, we're about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gordon, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell.
Oh, hell no. I got to change that shit. Fuck that shit. Hold on now. Why the fuck my kicking shit set up like that? Oh, look, ball, we got to reset that shit. They had me fucked up. They had me fucked up. What my goddamn settings at? They need to take that shit off, that goddamn multimeter, goddamn kicking style. That shit about had me fucked up. Yeah, I ain't that goddamn kicking meter look foreign to the motherfucker.
48 back in 2014. There's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford.
She had me kicking all out of goddamn bounds and shit.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And they'll get him down inside with 30 at the 27. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a young man getting the start here in week one. A big test for their rookie quarterback.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night, and by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week one. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
From the 34-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
Man, what nobody offside, bitch.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Derek Harmon. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level. And I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stops at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Man, they be wide open. What the fuck?
In the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Cole Kmet from 19 yards away. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. Gano the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson.
And when I watch him play, all I think about is the word improvement. Every season in the league, he finds a way to get better and has become just as dynamic with his arm as he has with his legs. 41 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions in 2024. His big goal now, getting his team to a Super Bowl. Plenty of success during the regular season. Now they want to win in playoff time.
A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he will have a Steelers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As he'll go from the 47 now on first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Jackson. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he will have the Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Jackson. Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And this pass broken up. The contact well in time there, and now 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. That's so frustrating for an offense, especially on the road. You put together a great drive, but in the end, you come away with nothing.
And it kind of silenced the crowd a little, too. But few things wake them up quite like a missed field goal.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, how his team was at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First down and goal to go.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now a handoff working right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. with an amazing diving catch. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 50 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
But he was advertised as being NFL ready. Both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. From midfield now, here's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
The Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And Jackson cannot get away.
Beautiful.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have the Steelers first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get this down early to the 18. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now back to throw. Pass caught by Burden. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first. You know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Second and 11 now. Back to throw here. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A quick throw to Odunze on the RPO. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. A pass complete to Odunze. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
14 yards.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 27.
Now a handoff as they run outside. Down to the 25. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
3rd and 4.
They're going to look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw here. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets us up past the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get the field goal range. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate, drops it.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run.
They're going to catch the fucking ball.
Broken up. And excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. So as they'll talk it over, we step aside. Jackson will throw again.
Man, no.
Throw there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's free going down the left side.
Fuck out of here.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Gano the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Goin. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And some space here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Jackson. Now a short one to Gesicki. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Marshawn Lloyd, 22 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, able to avoid him. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. They'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On the slant, he'll give it to Jones. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll set up a throw. Open man is for Matt, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Now this time he'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a two-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they get him down the mound before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. So in jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
It's second and inches.
Jackson now. That was short one to Gesicki. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Sharp's got it left side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
Real quick, ready?
On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jarquez Hunter with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it first and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Man open, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
47-yard line.
Now back to throw. There's a sure throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's got this down to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And just shutting him off there. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play.
Let's go now.
On 2nd and
Man, that man was hit.
and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Steelers 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time perfectly.
Why you fall down?
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. This This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd. And he will have the Steelers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
First down. 8-yard pickup. First down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll come up now on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson finds his receiver, Watson. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
2nd down, goal to go. Jackson. And he's got it. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And it's a pretty good return here, so we'll get this up to the 29. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
This is
He's going to be
good.
out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. He will push his way down to about the 14. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right through. And the city will be alive tonight. The Jets have won it. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week.
your W-2 and file your taxes 100% free. Plus, get your biggest refund. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, and no